for 18 days, life must have been tough for you. Did you believe that you'd be out before Diwali?
Rajdeep, life wasn't tough. In fact, it was more like a sabbatical for me. Sabarmati jail is like a second home. I was the superintendent of Sabarmati jail in 2003.
Right.
And I think I'm a part of the soul of Sabarmati jail. I have done a bit for the jail, and inmates love me, the jail staff loves me. So it was not tough actually. It was a sabbatical.
Okay, Sanjeev, of course, Mr. Bhatt, your battle only begins now. Are you prepared for this long battle, and do you believe that it's you versus the state machinery now?
Sanjeev, it's not a question of me against the state machinery. It is a question of fighting for justice and truth in Gujarat, which has been the casualty for the last almost a decade. But yeah, justice is never easily achieved anywhere in the world. So I'm prepared for anything.
You're prepared for anything. Some are saying that you might even be prepared for a career in politics because you've been suspended, your IPS career, there is a question mark given your relationship now with the government in Gujarat, questions over discipline, questions over past alleged misdemeanors that the government is citing. Have you thought of leaving the service and maybe getting full time into politics?
No, Rajdeep, not at all. I have 13 more years to go, 13 good years. And I am an officer of the Indian Police Service. So at any time when I feel I am not comfortable in Gujarat, I can invoke certain provisions and request the government to pull me out. But I want to be here very much in Gujarat and ensure that the struggle that is going on is taken to its logical end.
You've said that you want to take this battle to its logical conclusion. What is that logical conclusion, Mr. Bhatt, that you're looking at? Are you looking at a situation where you believe that the Chief Minister of Gujarat, in your view, should be prosecuted for 2002? And is there more evidence that you're going to come up with?
Rajdeep, Narendra Modi may be the Chief Minister of Gujarat, but as far as the 2002 riots of Gujarat go, he is a criminal. So he has to be treated like a common criminal, and that should be his fate eventually. I don't have any doubts about it. So if he has had a role to play in 2002, he will be brought to justice, and all of us will do our bit to achieve that. And as for the evidence, there is ample evidence against him. Right. It has been coming out before different fora from time to time, and it will keep on coming out at an appropriate time.
And will you seek the support of more IPS officers? Is there going to be now an attempt by you to widen the support among IPS officers against the government of Gujarat, or will that lead to charges that you are engaging in more indiscipline, you're provoking officers to take on the government? Will you go down that route as well, trying to get more support from IPS officers?
Rajdeep, first of all, this is not a question of IPS officers against the government of Gujarat. There are a few officers who are in this struggle for justice, and each one of us is trying to contribute in his own way. Be it Rahul Sharma, be it Mr. R.V. Shrikumar, be it Satish Verma, be it Mr. Kuldeep Sharma. So we are doing our bit as officers, as is required of us by the Constitution.
Right.
And we'll continue doing that. We don't need to take resort to the association for that.
When you were away, your wife asked for protection for you. She said she feared for your life. Do you still have such fears? Are you still getting threats? Are you still someone who's afraid at the moment that there is a threat to your life being posed by the government of Gujarat, according to your family?
Rajdeep, I'm not afraid at all of anyone. I was never afraid of anyone. There is a threat, yes, because the state of Gujarat feels threatened by me. The state of Gujarat, meaning the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, and his cohorts, they feel threatened by me because they feel that I have evidence which can nail them.
Right.
So they feel threatened. So in the process, they are trying to wipe out all evidence at every level which they can.
As an IPS officer,
trying to coerce witnesses.
Sure, a police officer like you taking on the government, talking so openly now, even when you're out of jail, against Narendra Modi and the Gujarat government, there will be charges of indiscipline, of insubordination. Do you believe you can survive in Gujarat now as an IPS officer? Is that possible while Narendra Modi and the BJP are in power? Are you going to seek a transfer out of Gujarat?
Rajdeep, I am a Gujarati. I feel very comfortable here. It's a question of their survival now. It's not a question of my survival. I will not only survive here, I'll be very happy here in Gujarat. So I don't want to seek a transfer out of Gujarat for this reason. It may be for any other reason at some point of time. But it is they who should feel afraid, it is they who should feel threatened, because they are the ones who are the criminals.
And you will continue to depose, and you will continue to depose in various, continue to depose in the various judicial fora that are available to you, and continue to place the facts that you have already placed in the public domain.
Absolutely, Radip, because now I expect the summons from the Nanavati Commission after Mr. R.V. Srikumar has deposed about the misuse of Secret Service funds in the case of Mallika Sarabhai.
Right.
Now the next logical thing is the commission should be calling me if it wants to act fairly. So that is when I'll have to come out with the details, which I know about the act of subversion.
Right.
That had taken place with the Secret Service money of Gujarat.
Okay, so as far as you're concerned,
yes, as and when I'm called upon, I'll go ahead.
As far as you're concerned, 18 days in jail, your spirit remains undaunted. You believe that you are fighting the right fight. You will continue to fight it.
Rajdeep, my spirit remains what it was. I am as resolute as ever.
Right.
They've only added more purpose to my resolve.
Okay,
that's about it.
We'll leave it at that, and we'll leave you to spend some time with your family and enjoy the festive season, which you now can, now that you're out of jail. Appreciate your joining us and giving us your side of the story. Sanjeev Bhatt, IPS officer in Gujarat.